Hi, in today's video I'm going to share my top tools for a beauty therapist, but this is the nail edition, so it works for nail techs as well. I'm going to share the tools and equipment that I genuinely cannot live without, and if it broke, I don't know what I would do. I might have to cancel the appointment. It's that much of a holy grail for me. The first equipment that I cannot live without, and it's a top tool that you need if you are a nail tech or a beauty therapist that does nails, a dust extractor. This is the Zephros one. If I'm perfectly honest with you, there are loads of dust extractors out there that are good. I went for this one because I felt like every nail tech was using it and it was really popular. This was even more powerful when I first bought it. I feel like it's lost a little bit of its power, but it still makes a massive difference with my lungs, my breathing issues. I noticed that when I don't use this, even when I'm simply shaping the nails, I start to get a cough. So this is my number one top tool that I would recommend. The second tool that I cannot live without, of course, is my LED lamp. Now, it's good to use your lamp that matches your system. I mostly use glitter bells when it comes to builder gel, so that's why I've got the glitter bells one. A lamp that cures really well, that has the 99-second setting, and that is managing to catch the thumb. Obviously, you need to make sure your client is placing their hand in the lamp correctly, but as long as the light is catching the thumb, that's all really important for me. That's another tool that I cannot live without. I cannot live without an electric file, especially when I'm obviously doing removals or an infill with biab, and when I'm doing manicures, just using those cuticle bits to really exfoliate the cuticles, it really helps the look of the nails. And yeah, I can't live without it. My favourite one is the Lucy Pastorelli one. I've tried a few. This is my third one that I've tried, and this is the best one in my opinion. The thing that I love the most about this, the main thing that really stands out, is not just the power, but how light this is. Whenever I've used others, the handpiece is so heavy, it's really tiring when you're doing nails all day and you're having to carry this. So I highly recommend Lucy Pastorelli. I really wish that I got their dust extractor because it's very quiet as well as doing its job. The Zephros one is extremely loud, like you cannot hear your client properly. So Lucy Pastorelli is definitely one of my favourite brands when it comes to stuff like this. While we are on the topic of Lucy Pastorelli, I do use a lot of their bits. So the cuticle bit that I opt for really depends on the client's nails. This is a new favourite. I don't know what this one's called, but it is brilliant. Love this one. It's kind of like a mini flame, but chubby version. It's really nice. I also really like this comb. I love the straight end to it. It really gives that neat cuticle finish. These are the two flames that I use if needed. So this is the finer one and this is the coarser one. I think I use the mini ball one the most. It's just really good at that finishing touch that the nails need. I also have this tool that I need, both by Lucy Pastorelli. As in the sanding bit is also from Lucy Pastorelli. And then this is a new tool that I've been trying. It's the, I can't remember the name. It was Kate Barnes. This is one of the bits that I've been seeing on TikTok a lot. So I've recently tested that out and I do really like it. I cannot live without these bits when it comes to removals. So I switch around. These two are really similar, but I love to use a coarse one to really debulk. And then this 5-in-1, which I got off Amazon, this one is really good to get in there or do finer work. The next tool that I cannot live without is a good cuticle nipper. This one is also by Lucy Pastorelli. This is the most that I've spent on a cuticle nipper, and it's really gentle. I would prefer, I don't know if I'm not just getting the angle right, I would prefer a sharper cuticle nipper. I found one on Amazon, but it's just not quite what I'm looking for. I really struggle with cuticle nippers. I once found an amazing one, but I dropped it on the floor and I bent the end so it doesn't cut anymore. So I'm really upset with that. If you have any recommendations of any cuticle nippers, please leave it down below because I am desperate for another pair. But yeah, I cannot do a manicure without nippers. Okay, let's talk about nail brushes. So I use a mixture of nail art brushes, a mixture of brands. So starting with no particular order, I'm just gonna pick one. Okay, Nails Luxe. Their brushes are unbelievable. The quality is just unmatched. I've never seen anything like it. So it goes without saying. I've got brush A, brush S. I use for normal colours, S I use for glitter. No particular reason, it's just one I had to use, one with glitter and one without. And then I also have their striper brush. I think it's brush K, I believe. The Glitter Bells nail art brushes are extremely thin. Like this one, I cannot even show you, it's tiny. And I love the Glitter Bells nail art brushes. I also really like this brush collection that I got by Beetles. Their brushes are amazing. I also use Magpie brushes. This one I got for French ombres. And then I had to do aura nails, and I thought this would be perfect for the aura nails where I use pink pigment. So when I used that, I thought, oh no, I need to get another one of these, because if I do a white French ombre, I'm not going to be able to use this because it's going to get pink in it somehow. Even if I clean it well, it's just better to get more of these brushes. But because this was quite pricey, I had a look on Shein and I found this brush, which is kind of similar. It's dense. You can see that's the Magpie one. I mean, the shape is very different, but in terms of the density that I need when I'm doing a French ombre or aura nails, this one is really, really good, and it's so cheap. I need to see if I can find, because I ordered, like, I was desperate for another one of these because I had a French ombre booked. So I ordered loads of nail art brushes hoping that one of them would work, and this was the one that worked out. But now I need to look back at my order and think, okay, which one was this in? Because I bought single brushes, I bought a pack of brushes, but yeah, these are like makeup brushes that I got from Shein. Amazing. And then another Magpie one that I really love is the duster brush. This is just a tough brush to get rid of any glitter or anything like that. Oh, there's also a fan brush that I got from Shein, and I use that if I want to dust off chrome. It's really fluffy and gentle. But yeah, brushes, I kind of mix and match whatever I can find, depending on the design that I'm doing. Right, top coats. Let's talk about top coat. Okay, I have to admit, the Gel Bottle Extreme Shine top coat is amazing. It's so good. Oh, I forgot to show you my other favourite. This is a recent find. This top coat right here is, I want to swear because of how good it is. It's freaking amazing. I use this for chrome, or if I have a client that wants a regular shellac gel polish manicure, not with builder, and I know that they are heavy-handed, I use the Zombie base coat and top coat to get some kind of, because it's quite thick, like she's thick. She on the thick side. And yeah, it's so good. These two are also non-white top coats, so they're really good. Gel Bottle is also good with chrome, but there's something about the Yogo Zombie Top Gel. I didn't know what this was called until I just showed you. I just remember Zombie. Something about that just makes the chrome glisten. It's amazing. Another favourite top coat of mine is the OPI Stay Shiny. This one is really good. It is definitely very shiny, but you have to cleanse when you use this one. Not that cleansing is an issue at all. And then while we're talking about top coats, I thought I would include a matte top coat. Now, I watched on Nails Luxe, they had a live going on a Wednesday night, and I was watching it, and the nail tech mentioned that this was her favourite matte top coat. I can't remember the name of the nail tech. This is the Brill Bird matte top coat, and she was right. This is the best matte top coat that I have ever used in my entire life. My clients can feel the difference when they're touching it. It's like velvet. It's so matte as well, really even and, you know, evenly matte. And when I do a French ombre using a white pigment powder, which I learnt from Daisy May Nails, this was like back in lockdown, I remember her videos, the way you do it is you apply a matte coat. Oh, did I learn that from her? I don't know, I think the pigment was her trick, but the matte I found on another video, so it's so hard to remember where you learnt what tip, you know, who you learnt these tips from. But applying a matte top coat and then the pigment, not fully curing this though, and then buffing it into the matte top coat, amazing for French ombre or aura nails as well. Another tool that I cannot live without is something really simple, but it's just a nail cleansing brush. This one in particular I got from Primark. It came in a 2-pack, and I like that this has a handle, but it has a gap here so I can clip it on to one of my pots, and just it's very comfortable to use, and I like how it's just really good. I love it, it's great. I've bought cheaper nail cleansing brushes and they work just as well, brilliant, but this one is nice from Primark. But I can't live without this tool in general. Trying to get rid of any kind of nail dust. Sorry if I keep looking there, it's just because the window's there and when people are walking past they're looking at me, and I'm trying to ignore it. Yeah, I cannot live without these because it gets rid of nail dust the best. Because cleansing is not always enough and I'm not thorough enough. That brush really gets into any sort of gaps. Now, lint-free wipes. This tip I learned from Nails by Metz. Waxing strips cut up into little squares as lint-free wipes was life-changing, and now I cannot live without it. So lint-free wipes definitely a must. There are times where I still use normal cotton wool depending on what it is, because sometimes these don't hold a lot of nail cleanser or solution that I need. So if I need a really good cleanse, sometimes I just use cotton wool, but I use a lot of the nail cleanser so that I can avoid getting lint onto the nail. But I still need lint-free wipes in my collection. The last tool that I cannot live without is a good nail file and a good nail buffer. Now these, I cannot remember where I got them from, but they are my favorite. I think this one is from Temu. This one might also be from Temu. It's the 180-240, amazing nail file for an affordable price. This nail buffer is brilliant from Temu. I think it was a pack of 10, but I cannot live without these. So those are my must-have professional tools for nail techs or beauty therapists. Please share what your top favorite tools are down below, because I'm always looking for something that could work a little bit better. If you've tried one of these and you found something better, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next video.